Are Whatnot giveaways worth it? At least one of these is a giveaway. We'll talk about it and see what we got coming up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Follow us on the social media at Instagram at Bronzeville_comics, on Whatnot at Bronzeville_comics. We do sales Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern generally. Also, follow us on, or you can look at the description of this video. There's a link to Whatnot. If you've not yet signed up, you'll get $5 or $10, I forget, off your first purchase. And also in the description of this video is a link to my eBay store as well as my email if you want to reach out. So this video, we're going to do some unboxing, and we're going to talk about Whatnot giveaways from both a buyer and a seller perspective. So obviously I sell on Whatnot, and I also buy on Whatnot. So I'm going to talk about the buying and then talk about the selling, and then we'll look at what I bought. So there are three main types of giveaways. There's just your standard giveaway, right? And now Whatnot changed it a few months ago where it automatically runs for a maximum of 5 minutes unless the seller stops it before then. This was to prevent people from having a giveaway up for hours and hours and hours before their show and essentially having a stagnant show. A show which no books were being sold. So if I was going to start a show at 10 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, I put a giveaway up and it's up there for 3 hours just to draw people in. So now once you start the giveaway, after 5 minutes, if you haven't stopped it and given the book away or whatever the item is, then Whatnot will do it for you. That's your standard giveaway. And I think there's Discord groups, or there's some method I don't use. Other people use to find out when there are comic book giveaways, and they'll jump into the stream. So if you're on a Whatnot feed and you look at the number of people in the room at any particular time, you'll see often when there's a giveaway, that number will go up and up and up and up. And then as soon as the giveaway is given away, it'll drop back down. No matter how large the show is, it could go from 8 people in the room to 18, then back down to 8. It could go from 250 people in the room up to 450 people and then back down to 250 or even lower. So that's your standard giveaway. Anyone can enter, and you should have whatever your chance of winning is, 1 in however many people are in the giveaway. Then there's the buyer appreciation giveaway. And the idea of this is people who have bought during the show, either won an auction or bought something in the buy it now, they're the only ones that can enter the giveaway. And it's a chance for the seller to thank the people who have supported the sale that day and give away something to a buyer appreciation. But there's a little bit of a catch there. There's something called, there are people who win that are called form fillers. And we'll talk about this from the buyer perspective in just a minute. But essentially, there's a way without purchasing anything that someone can enter the giveaway. Whatnot has been very vague about the reason for that. Some sort of legal reason. But as a buyer, right, if I'm one of only 20 buyers in the show and there's a book being given away that I would like to win, that would be cool to get, and I've spent money with this particular seller, and all of a sudden folks who just fill a form out online have an opportunity to win that doesn't seem fair to the people who are buying. And as a seller, you want to reward the people who bought in your show. What other people do, and there are numerous iterations of this, they have games. They have duck races or spinning the wheel or just pulling something out of a hat, whatever randomization tool they use to reward people who've bought something. And that gives a little more flexibility because with the buyer appreciation giveaway that Whatnot does, it doesn't differentiate. You could have bought one item for $1 Somebody else could have bought 5 items for a total of $100, and somebody else could have bought like 27 items for a total of $1,000. Each of those 3 people still has the same chance of winning. Sometimes what sellers will do is they'll say you get a spot on the wheel or in the duck race. Those seem to be the 2 most popular because I guess they're visually appealing. They'll put their camera on like the computer screen, a laptop, a desktop, or whatever, and use some random number generator that'll spin a wheel, or they'll have, like duck races, like you almost a virtual version of what you would see at a carnival, and that randomly picks the winner. And those, I don't think there's any reason to believe that each entry has the same chance of winning. But what they'll sometimes do, if you buy 5 items, you may get 5 chances in it. Whereas if you only buy 1 item, you might only get 1 chance. Or they'll say, buy an item of at least $20 to get a chance to be on the wheel. Whatever it is. I was in a stream recently where somebody was selling essentially dollar books, right? And they were selling like $15 books and, 15 non-key filler issue books for about, I think the average was maybe $3, $4, or $5 a piece. And then every 15, so they'd have 15 winners, they'd run a duck race. I think it was a duck race. They'd do some sort of randomizer and then give away, I think it was a slab, right? So that enticed people to have that 1 in 15 chance. They weren't really necessarily interested, I think, in the books they were buying. They were interested in the chance of winning the slab. And every seller has different versions of how they run these games. I've never really done anything like that. Some of them tend to be rather gimmicky. And sometimes they'll do a giveaway and give the winner a choice of books that they want to claim. They might have like a wall of 10 books and say, which one of the 10 do you want? They're all, as I said, there are numerous iterations to it. So those are the 3 basic types of giveaways. Now, from a seller perspective, the general giveaway, you try to entice people into the room. And if there are enough people who see that the books that you have available are books that they're interested in, maybe you'll get more eyeballs on your sale. People will build a following that way. And some people, I've seen some, especially the bigger whatnot sellers that have, will get well over 100 people or more in their room. They'll do a lot of giveaways because, they're doing a lot of sales. So it just brings more eyes. People jump in, and they'll be like, oh, I'll get this, I'll get that. I'm a fairly small seller. I try to put up kind of interesting books. I try to put up often some more recent books that people might be interested in, some interesting variant covers. And the drawback is sometimes you'll get somebody who wins the giveaway, doesn't buy anything, and you have to pay for the shipping, right? From the buyer perspective, it's great because you jump in. If you win a giveaway, and this is what I like to do, I like to try to buy something or at least try to bid on stuff to support the seller. And so I don't always enter every giveaway, but it's nice to get that free shipping because basically if I win a giveaway as a buyer, then my shipping for a couple of items is taken care of. So that's a plus for a seller. When you go to cash out at the end of this stream, you'll see a negative balance for the shipping that you've already paid for. It's not a lot of money, but it is something that, and then you have to pack up like 1 book that cost you money essentially. But it does bring people into the room, and it makes it a little more fun. The buyer appreciation giveaway, one of the drawbacks is that you have to enter the buyer appreciation giveaway. So if it's a sale that's multiple hours long and they do it at the end of the night, which I sometimes do, sometimes I go for 4 hours. And somebody might have been in for the first hour, bought a bunch of books, and then had to go to bed. Or somebody has to go to work or has some other obligation. They're not there for the whole show. I think I would like it if Whatnot had more options as to how they did the buyer appreciation giveaways, but it is what it is. And then I have not. So the nice thing is you're shipping it with other books, right? Somebody's bought at least something else. And you are rewarding the people that have supported your stream, that have done business with you. So I think that I do like the buyer appreciation giveaway. Sometimes sellers will give away bigger books or bigger items in a buyer appreciation giveaway in order to entice people to get involved. Like I was saying, every 15 books there was a giveaway. If you have something as a buyer appreciation that people want, they'll maybe jump on something low value and you buy it now and grab that. Then the more gimmicky things, there are people who, I have maybe once I did kind of like a mystery poll, mystery bag, mystery box thing on Whatnot. I have tried to steer clear of those. In general, I avoid mystery boxes. I will potentially look at some. The mystery boxes that I would be interested in are ones with big grand prizes, where, basically, if you add up the value of the grand prize or prizes and divide it by the number of mystery boxes, that value is less than the fair market value of the book, or less than that value is less than, I'm sorry, let me try this again. I will enter mystery boxes potentially if you take a look at the value of the grand prize or prizes, take the fair market value, divide that value by the number of boxes available. If that number is significantly less than the cost of the mystery box, then I think it might be worth it, right? So if you have a $6,000 item and you're doing 50 mystery boxes, right? 6,000 divided by 50 is 120. If they're asking for $100 all in, let's say, for the mystery box, then it might be worth it, right? And you might be worth taking the chance, because at that point, if you bought all the mystery boxes, you'd pay $5,000 for a $6,000 item. It's still a bit of a gamble. So, but just, I'm not looking to just randomly build my collection. I'm being a lot more targeted right now, and I have plenty of duplicates and books that I don't really need. So that's just me, right? So some people enjoy that, game aspect of it, of spending less money for the opportunity to win a big value book that they may not be able to afford otherwise. So what I would suggest from the buyer's perspective, when you go in those rooms, watch first, right? See what's being offered, see how it works, and then really do your due diligence to make sure that that's something you're interested in. So that's kind of how Whatnot giveaways work. So I got some packages here. I think at least one of them is a giveaway. All right, this is, Shippo, so this should be a Whatnot win. This is from Eggplant Comics. Did I win some? I know I think I won and bought something from him, potentially. So Eggplant, give him a follow, Eggplant Comics, on Whatnot. We kind of kid that, basically they're a group of us that just kind of buy and sell each other's books all over the place. I bought one book and they plus free books. Thanks. Okay, so that's appreciated. Rich from Eggplant, really good member of the community. I think I won something from him previously. And I know I got a really good deal on a slab from him recently. So, and I have something shipping out to him. It would have been funny. I should have put the extra books in with his stuff. So, this is a nice... Okay, this is cool because I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is a book. I forget which book I got, but he threw in an extra... Oh, no, he threw in 2 books that I actually wanted. I bought this. This was just, I was watching a show just kind of on a lark because I had seen this had kind of jumped at some point. Captain America 405, the Cap Wolf. And he threw in, and I really appreciate this, I've been kind of buying this book up. First issue special number 5, Manhunter. This might be an upgrade over my PC copy. It's a pretty nice copy. That's the other way giveaways are done. Whatnot. Sometimes people just throw in extra books. That's really cool. I'm not sure It's done in a Kirby style, but I'm not sure if this is Kirby. I tend to think that it might be Giffen, but no, this definitely looks like Kirby. Yep, Jack Kirby. Nice splash page. And this is the first appearance of the Mark Shaw version of Manhunter. And so there is a link between the Manhunters and the Green Lantern Corps. So I'm thinking for, the TV series Lanterns that's being developed in the DCU. That's pretty cool. And then this first issue special number 3. I'm not sure I have a copy of this. Metamorpho, and of course Metamorpho was just cast in the DCU. So that is actually, I like the free books better, are more interesting to me than the book that I actually bought. So that's great. This, I think I have 2 packages from the same seller. I'm thinking he shipped. I don't know if he shipped them separately. I'm going to open up those 2 later. But then there's this. This is Shippo. So this is a Whatnot, and it's a stack. I have no idea. No idea what this is. I'm getting that Whatnot, what do you call it? Amnesia, where I don't remember what I bought. So it's got this Gemini outside and a bubble mailer inside. And, oh God. Throw those over there. And it's a mess. It's better than just a bubble mailer, right? I've gotten slabs in a bubble mailer. Where are my scissors? It'd be easier to open with scissors. Just had to cut open a poly bag today. Press a static number 1. Fingers crossed on that one. Oh, this one. Are these? Did I buy all this stuff? Oh, I did. Yeah, I bought a lot, and then I bought kind of a recent hot book. The lot, and I had number 1. I just kind of saw this. I'm like, I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but I think it was like $22 for the lot, something like that, like $2 a book. But I read the first issue, and then I sold it, and I kind of regretted it. And now I got the rest of the run because I had found number 1 at a garage sale around the time that I watched with my older daughter. I watched the original Planet of the Apes film from 1968. The first several issues, I think it's how many issues, I forget. These aren't in order. That's 2, 11. I guess it goes backwards then. 10, 9. I had at least one of these as a kid. 8, 7, 6. Always loved the Planet of the Apes. 5, 4, 3, and then you saw 2. And then the other book I bought, which I thought was, hey, why not? Black Panther number 3, the first appearance of Tosin. The price was good, so I jumped on that. So that wasn't the giveaway. This, I bought this from another buyer. This buyer is Deuce Wild, and he's been running some big shows lately. So I'm trying to remember what I bought from him. I know I want a giveaway, and I think that's what the big box is. I want a slab, and I might have bought from him twice, and that's what I'm trying to remember. So that Planet of the Apes, I like that run. That's going to go in the PC. I do want to read that. I've been doing, I think I might have done it for issue number 1, but maybe I didn't. I've been doing a series of shorts on YouTube using the hashtag, the comic I just read, where I'll read a comic and just flip through it on a short and talk about it. So, this was a book that I wanted. I think I got this in the same show. This is definitely mid-grade, and I think it's in a lull in terms of its value. But it is Marvel Superheroes number 17, this solo Black Knight book. It is mid-grade. It's got a little bit of a stain in the L. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I thought I looked up the values and I was kind of aiming to get a deal. For now, I think I'm gonna put that aside. That might go in the PC. I might get it graded. It depends on the condition and what it's worth in that condition. But that's kind of a book, and this is the right time to get it because those Black Knight books are really dipping, because we haven't seen Hide in Your Hair of Dane Whitman since the Eternals, and the Eternals wasn't a rousing success. Then I won a giveaway of a slab. So that's this. Another box. Throw it over there on the pile of crap. Sorry for the tape pull sounds. Sounds much worse through the microphone than it does in real life, I think. So I know what the slab is. I do remember that. But it was a buyer appreciation giveaway. So we shipped it separately. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. When I do slabs, I ship the raw books with the slabs. Unless sometimes, I don't think Whatnot would differentiate it. Oh no, I did buy books. I did buy books from him in another show. So there is a raw book here, and the price on this, what I just talked about, mid-grade. The value on this book is dipped. This is probably the third copy I have of this. It's Avengers 71, the first appearance of the Invaders, and it also is the issue in which the Black Knight joins the Avengers. And I got that for $24. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I might have like 3 of these at this point. And I've been toying for a while with the idea of trying to finish the Avengers run. I have a lot of it, not some of the early issues. And then this might be, no, I do have, this looks a little bit older, but it is a CBCS 9.8 of Spider-Man #1. Not a rare book by any means, but it was free. It was a buyer appreciation giveaway. This is very kind of, I would say, flimsy, but that's pretty cool. I don't know if I have any 9.8s of Spider-Man just yet. I have some in the clean and press, and often it's just like, you know, its 9.8 value is, because there's so many of them, not that high, but people do love their Todd McFarlane. So, yeah, that's it for this. You saw this, what I did win in the giveaway. Worth it? Yes. I mean, I got a good price on the Avengers 71, and, you know, in dealing with a seller, you know, I bought from him before, so I don't feel like I was just taking from him. But I did think I did get good deals. I'm sure as part of a collection, you know, he definitely profited on it. But, you know, I do feel better, and I've had certain people, especially other people who sell on Whatnot, when they win a giveaway, they do tend to try to buy something. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Have you ever won anything in Whatnot giveaway? What's the best thing you've won? I have won books in a giveaway. I won a couple of books from the Butcher in the Defective Collective Very Gary stream a few weeks ago. And I can't remember I've won a slab or 2 along the way. So I think I won something from Bryce Comics recently as well. So anyway, what's the best thing you've ever won, if anything, or if you never won anything, or you never even tried, or you're not on Whatnot? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.